All right, good people, we're back to video number 3. We're going to do, so we did task 1 in the first video, task 3 in the second video. We're going to do task 4, and then we're going to come back to task 1. So let's investigate what task 4 folks did. So in that bottom left box, task 4 says, well, task 4 talks about this. This is a symbol for combinations. And combinations are pretty normal and I guess accessible, easy to understand. Because if you think about it, this was the example that I was sharing with those folks. Suppose you go into your closet. How many shirts do you have? Well, let's say I have 20 shirts. If my traveling partner or my parent or if your parent, whoever is traveling with you, says you can only take a small bag and take 2 shirts out of the 20. How many different combinations can you make? Well, I can reach into my, so if I have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These are my 20 shirts. If I only pull 2 at a time, if I can only take 2 at a time, I could take this one and this one, or I could take this one and this one, or I could take this one and this one, or I could, you get the picture. How many different combinations can I make? I only highlighted 4 of them. What this symbol does is it helps us find that answer. How many different ways can I take a total number of items but I'm only going to choose, I guess this is the number of items chosen, my bad. The number of items chosen. So if I have 20 shirts, but I can only choose 2 at a time, then this combination setup is going to help us figure out exactly how many different ways can I pull 2 shirts out of a closet of 20. Now, people that did task 4, they're the people that are going to help you cut your time. Because on your calculator, we can do this fairly quickly. And I'm going to write, and I'm going to ask you to write on your paper, on the calculator, this is located by pressing the math button, and then you're going to go to the probability menu, and then you're going to choose, write it over here, choose option number 3. That's it. Press the math button, choose probability menu, and then choose option number 3. How do we do that? We're about to do that right now. Remember the situation that I told you? We have 20 shirts. We can only choose 2 at a time. I want to see how many combinations we can do of 2 shirts at a time if we have a total of 20 different shirts. So I'm going to open my calculator, and we're going to figure that out. So here's my calculator. I'm going to press the math button sequence that we talked about, math, and then either to the left or to the right, go to probability, and then option number 3, that's the one we need, press 3, and now you can type in the total amount, the amount that you want to choose, and this is going to tell you there's 190 different combinations you can make. So if you have a closet of 20 shirts, but you can only pick 2 at a time, there's 190 different ways you can choose 2 shirts from that closet. That's a lot. But the calculator can help you find that answer. Now, people that did task 4, their job was to figure out this. Let me erase this. Their job was to figure out if I have 4 total items and I choose 0, how many combinations can I make? If I had 4 and I choose 1, how many combinations can I make? 4, and I choose 2, 4, and how many combinations to choose 3, and then 4, choose 4. That's what they were tasked to do. And so I go to my calculator because we're about to do this on the calculator and practice doing math probability 3. So I go to my calculator, clear this. I go to math. I go to the probability menu and then choose option number 3. You can either go down and press enter or just press the 3 button and that'll get you there faster. 4 total items, I'm choosing none out of it. There's only one way to do that. Okay, I'm going to try to save some time. I'm going to copy paste and I'm going to change that 0 to a 1. If I have 4 total shirts, 4 total items, and I choose one at a time, there's only 4 different ways that I can do that. Okay, I'm going to do it again, this time choosing 2. And as I go through this, I realize, hey, these numbers are starting to look familiar. They're the same numbers that I got when we were flipping 4 coins and I wanted to see how many heads appeared. How many had only 3 heads appear, or 2 heads appear, or 1 head appear. This is exactly the same number sequence. It's also the same number sequence that's in Pascal's triangle in the 4th row. This should have been a 4, I'm sorry. If I go to the 4th row, that's the same number. Oh my Lanta, what am I doing? Okay, let's clear things. Okay. So now let's do this. Just so that we can see the values in order. Bam. Hey, there's those numbers, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And if I keep going up, you'll see that. The same numbers that we got in the 4th row of the Pascal's triangle. The same number we got when we were talking about the coin flips. But now we have a way to get that a lot faster on our calculator. This is the purpose of task number 4. I wanted you to see that the calculator can help you out and find these answers fairly quickly. That's an equal sign, by the way. Great. Task number 4 complete. We'll come back and talk about task number 1 and how task number 1 really is at the heart of the binomial theorem.